pineapple. What's up, guys? Kai with TK Speed Shot, and it is another blistering hot summer day. We are joined by the 74 Swinger. All right, so last video I told you guys pay no attention to the weed eating. Sidetrack. Anyway, last video I told you guys that we're pretty much going to be working on this Swinger until parts and stuff come in for the 77 Trans Am and the 66 C10. Well, we're still waiting on parts. I got a good amount of them, but not enough to correlate what I'm trying to do. So we got to put that back. I got to get you guys a video, and we talked about the future of this. We was thinking maybe a Magnum swap or a Hemi swap. Who knows? Who knows? But what I want to do is I want to get this unknown small block Mopar running. So I enlisted some help. I told you guys I had plenty of stuff kind of put up, but I just had to lay hands on it. Well, I laid hands on it. We got distributor, wires, coil. I got a mini starter, some oil, junk carburetor, some spark plugs, and all bunch of other goody stuff to kind of just throw that stuff in there and see can we get that running. But I've talking too much. Let's jump into it. Okay, the first order of business is just start a relay. This is a very well-known fail problem with these cars. I don't mind spending a couple bucks. It probably cost me about 15 bucks. The good news is if we decide to go with a Magnum or Hemi or whatever, this is something that we can spend money on and know later on that it's perfectly fine. All right, we can use this regardless of what combination we use. So let's go ahead and pull that out. I can tell from here that the neutral safety switch has been bypassed. All right. That would make sense considering I looked up underneath this vehicle and there's no neutral safety switch in the transmission whatsoever. All that looks relatively good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel off some more of this paint. That way we got a good grounding surface. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our new one. Just gonna, yep, just gonna ground that to it. Up, where's my battery? Up, there's my battery. Okay. See, that looks so much better than whatever this was. We know that this is a neutral safety switch. So what I'm gonna do for the time being is we're just gonna ground that back to that. Is it the correct thing to do? Absolutely not. But it'll work. Alright. Next, I'm gonna take that. There we go. Look like we got like a little small one right there, a little baby one. Where are all these horse flies coming from? And it is reusable, thank God. We're going to take him, and we're going to take him. This is the old one. Looks like it used to have some kind of little guard, little barrier, little piece going on with it. Huh. Does it fit on there? Eh. Who cares? Alright, the next thing is we need to get a distributor in this thing because there's no distributor in it. But, as luck would have it, there was a distributor in the trunk, so yeah. We need to look down up in this hole and see if the gear's actually down in here. It is. That's great. We're just guessing on this timing. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get everything situated. If we can get it to turn over, I'll take the #1 spark plug out. We'll bump the ignition, find top dead center on the compression stroke, pull the distributor back out, put the distributor back in with this pointing in the correct positioning. But for now, that works. Plug wires, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to remove them all. Look at that cap. Cap looks pretty dang good. So we're going to keep this cap. This is the cap we're going to use. Ah, there we go. Good cap. Now, I'm looking right here. This wire was tapped into this one. This is fusible link. So there's a wire nut into this. So what I'm thinking is they replaced this fusible link, but they didn't like run the correct piece of wiring all the way right here. We're just gonna leave that alone for now. We need to find the plug for this. If I follow the wiring from the box over here, I should be able to find that plug. This is brake light switch right here. There it is. Ooh, that is bad. So what I'm thinking is this thing caught on fire, guys. So right here on this connector, look at that. That is not good at all. I wonder if it'll still work though. It definitely looks smoked. I mean, look at that. I might have a spare one of those laying around somewhere actually that I can. I felt like you didn't need to watch me suffer getting this starter out. What I will say is I'm not a fan of taking starters out of these A-bodies. Anyway, so we got a new starter down here. And the outlet on the wire is not big enough to fit over this, but our regular power outlet's perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill that out without compromising too much. That way we can just slip it on there. There's really no way for me to really get you guys in here, but I'm gonna try. Alright, hopefully this is a good enough position. So this outlet right here, basically we're just see what I'm doing? Now that outlet is bigger. And we'll just take our starter and we'll see if it'll actually fit it now. Yeah. That's what we needed. Alright. I can't find my old drain pan. So Yeah, we don't know if there's oil in it. I don't got a dipstick to figure that out. I'm just gonna assume that there's oil in it. Alright, so the starter's on. I taped that up so that wire was bare. Starter relay switch is on. I've checked over all those wires. That's good. That piece is still burned up. I tried to find a connector for it. I couldn't find a connector for it, so whatever. Anyway, I thought I saw a Hulk. Let's throw a battery in. Check see if anything arcs over here. Alright. Hey, come here. I know I said check for sparkles, but turn the key on. The voltage is a nice 12. Let's see something. Oh. Lights on?
Yeah, we actually got someone working lights.
What? Would you just look at that?
Don't go messing it up now.
Anyway, I'm gonna turn those lights off. I don't need voltage drain. Is that the starter?
Yeah.
Is it turning? Look at the crank. Tell me if that's turning.
Yeah. Well, it's trying to, yeah. Now it's not.
What I'm thinking is that starter down there
Uh-huh.
needs to be shimmed or positioned.
Oh, there it
Okay.
goes. It turned.
So, the motor's not locked up. Let's try to do some other stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. Like Jimmy rig and all that. We need to find the TDC. You wanna know the sad part?
What's that?
I didn't see no oil pressure on that gauge in there. Might not have oil in it. Don't look too bad.
No, not the worst we've ever seen.
Okay. You know how to do this?
I do. Turn it, or bump it.
Yep, but you're gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna do the bumping.
No, you're gonna put
Yeah.
your thumb over the hole.
No, because we went through this last time. My thumb's not big enough.
Oh, come on.
My thumb's not big enough.
Well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure it out together.
Where's my sparkulator hole? I don't even know if I can get my hand down in there. I can get my first finger in there.
All right, that's good enough.
Hold on.
Tell me when you're ready.
Sure. Nothing.
Hold on, we gotta let it crank first.
Nothing.
It's gonna catch.
I got it.
Was that it?
Yeah, it scared me.
It was that quick?
Yeah,
All right.
found it.
All right. So we know we're close to TDC now. Now
You love having your scaredy cat girlfriend do things that's gonna make her a scaredy cat. I feel bad for her.
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Oh, she'll be all right.
What?
I think it's like 188. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen that up. I'm gonna see can I clock. Good enough for who it's for. That's number one.
Whoop. The hood hid you.
Huh?
The hood hid you. I thought I was gonna get your face in that.
This is some goddamn
Boo Boo the Fool type stuff.
I don't know that. Probably bought spark plugs for no reason. I mean, if we put a Magnum on it, I mean, we can use it. I want to double check to see if there's freaking oil in it.
Why don't you take the dipstick out of something else?
Well, these Mopars are a pain in the ass. The only Mopars we ever worked on are the trucks. And the way the oil pan sits on the trucks sits in the rear.
Yeah.
And these A-body cars and stuff, it has a mid-sump. So the dipstick
I got
ain't
you.
even touching it. I don't got any goddamn brake clean or nothing, so it's kind of like
And it's Sunday and everything's closed.
Yeah.
We got a late start for the day.
Yeah. When wrong, do like the wrong.
I have no idea what he's about to pull out that shop, and it makes me a little nervous. That ain't too bad.
Huh?
I was telling them, I said, I didn't know what you were about to pull out of that shop, but it made me nervous, and then you went for the gas can. I was like, that's not that bad.
We just need a dab. How about that?
A dab will do. Looks like a dab is all you're getting. Ooh. That's a lot of gas.
Not really. Just enough to give it something to chew on. It might not even freaking start. I mean, what are the odds? The starter's not.
Yeah, it's not even turning the crank.
You gotta find that sweet spot.
Take your camera. Yeah, you just left y'all out in the middle of the yard. I was telling them you just left them out in the middle of the yard.
This time I gotta check that.
Why?
It ain't got no oil in it.
I told you to check it.
I checked it.
Here, honey bun. I didn't know if you had any water left.
The question is, do I change that oil filter or do I just throw the oil in there?
Throw the oil in there. You want to stab it?
I need to find a phone.
Stab it.
Yep, go ahead, stab it.
I already did.
Surely this can't hurt the motor.
It'll be fine.
It sure will. It ain't like we're gonna use this motor anyway. I didn't even, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't even see an oil filter. Maybe I need to look for that. There's no oil filter.
Hold on.
Yep.
Let me get them down to your level.
Yep. Oh. Yep. There's no oil filter. We about tore this motherfucker up. Guess who bought an oil?
I'm sure it has oil.
Shit. Well, guess what?
I came prepared.
I came prepared. It was gonna get that money out of me yet. Can't believe you was about to let me start this with no oil in it and no oil filter.
Don't you edit out the part where I said you better check that oil because it probably doesn't have it in there.
You know, now I'm even more so concerned about the motor condition. If for however long it's been sitting, when was the oil filter taken off?
Don't know. But like you said, this ain't staying in there. This is just for funsies.
This is for science.
And
But it has transmission.
it is highly scientific too.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. I bet you we build over.
Bill Kai, the science guy.
I wouldn't give myself that much credit.
You're more mad scientist.
You think? That's all. And just to be on the safe side, you don't got to get this, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure I tighten that damn nut back. Perfect.
You want me to start it, or you want to start it?
I'm going to start it. I'm already invested now.
I'm just over here for unseen commentary.
Try to get the camera at a better angle.
It's at a pretty good one. Heh.
Now it's dead as a doorknob.
Heh.
Why is it dead all of a sudden? It was a grounding issue. All right, take 5,000. More gas. That was better.
A lot better.
Definitely better. Back a little bit more. Maybe like that. It wants to so bad.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
The old Dodge.
It does remind me of the old Dodge.
And you want to know what happened with the old Dodge?
It was, the block was cracked.
Sounds just like it. I know you can't go by that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I feel good about that. That's a backfire. I feel like that was too much. But that was a backfire. New day, fresh start,
Fresh battery.
fresh battery.
Fresh battery.
All right, so some things have changed. First and foremost, I threw another used set of spark plug wires on it. The older ones are somewhere. I don't know. But they wasn't sparkulating correctly. All right. So boom, we changed that. We threw a new carburetor on it. Well, new to this car. We've already had this carburetor.
Yeah.
The old one's down there. Went ahead, threw a spacer on it. We got to get that gap right. Is it perfect? Nah, it's not perfect. But that's not what's important. Give me that camera. What is important is, let me zoom you guys in. So, when we was trying to find TDC,
Kai screwed it up.
when we was trying to find see, now I'm screwing up.
That's because you did.
Anyway, when you put your thumb on that hole, it didn't blow it off.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
It sucked it in.
Couldn't tell you.
So this whole time we're over here fighting it, it's 180 out. And kind of figured that, because as I retarded it more and more and more, it started to sound better and better and better. So, as I was saying, gas in it.
Yeah, it's definitely out of go-go juice.
Crank it. Crank it again. Do you know how it feels when it cranks up? Because I need you to feel it when it cranks up and stop cranking it when it does. Okay. Okay. Crank it. Crank it. Let me put some more gas in it.
That's why I stopped the first time and then it died, so that's why I kept on it the second.
I'm gonna play with the throttle.
Okay.
That's what I've been trying to do. All right, crank it. Crank it again.
Again?
Yep. Hold on. I think I about got it.
This whole car is shaking.
Well, of course it's gonna shake.
No, I just think it's cute.
Crank it. Crank it again. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. I feel like you letting off too soon.
I think I might have.
Crank it. One more time. Yeah, I feel like you letting off too soon. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. I can't really.
You can't do both right now.
Yeah, I can't do both right now.
Lord knows I'm not playing with the throttle.
Alrighty.
Just a heads up, we might need to put Leroy up.
Crank it. Well, found transmission fluid. There's transmission fluid in it for sure. It just puked transmission fluid all on the ground. But it did run. Great success. It just puked transmission fluid everywhere. Crank it up again. Ah. Ah, hold on. I'm gonna get you a shot of that. Yeah.
If there's any left.
No, I mean, there's some in there somewhere. Mmm. Crank it up.
I ran off too soon. Hold on. Ready?
Yep. Out of gas. God dang it. Alright, I got you in a transmission puking area. Let it go. Whee! One more time. That's awesome. One more time. Oh.
Did you see that?
Huh?
Did you see that?
What'd it do?
I feel like I just saw a fireball.
Maybe. If it's a fireball, we ignore those. What'd he say? Something like, I don't know, bring the thunder. It runs. That's all that matters.
Want to do it again?
Huh?
Want to do it again?
The time was 180 out.
That's your fault.
Oh, okay.